Draw with me. Hi, I'm Susie Neverland and today I'm drawing a couple of pages from this book, 365 Days of Drawing by Lorna Scobie. I hope you enjoy this more relaxing, more time-lapsey video. Let's see what we can make of this. Let's start with some nice music. And the first activity. This is imagination. As you can see, there's a bunch of people taking pictures of nothing. You're supposed to create a statue, so they will be taking pictures of something. Hooray! I chose to make a very simple shape, a circle, just a fully round piece of rock on top of a base, I think. I don't know how you call that. To practice my watercolors. And I found this metallic color that was a little bit of a bluish grey. And this bluish grey made it look like it was shadowed a little bit. So I thought, what if I put that at the bottom? And, oh, here it is. And then put a little bit of yellow or something on top, like as if the sun was shining, like really warm tones on that. So yeah, I tried that with some different layering and some different greys and dark and lights and dabbing everything away and removing all the color. I'm still learning. I'm always very intrigued with watercolor because it's not that easy to make it look good. So that's why I chose watercolor for this assignment. Oh yeah, I put some spackles on there with a lot of water and a little bit of color, and it just hitting my finger with it, so that little dots come off. And that made the effect of like rock more apparent, so I thought that was quite cool. And then I thought, well, the sun is shining on the ball, so let's add some sunlight. And I'm adding some grass, also in different layers. So starting off with some light green, adding some darker greens in some places. Well, just kept going till it looked like grass. It is very noticeable that this paper was not really meant for watercolor because it went all wobbly. The only thing that was white on the page was the sky, so let's add some blue for the sky. And with that, this marvelous statue was created. Next up, a relaxation exercise. It says to fill the page with leaf shapes. So I did. So I started with a sketch with a pencil. I looked up some shapes as well because I wanted all different ones. I thought it would be fun to make them a little bit more cartoony with like big black outlines. Then I went over it with a Sharpie and I just made all the lines like very thick. I was struggling with this last one with the leaves. Because I kept disagreeing with myself how they should look, but oh well. At some point I thought, okay, let's just do it with the Sharpie, then, you know, you can't change it anymore. Sometimes you just have to make a decision, right? And I then colored them in with colored pencils. Just enjoy these leaves getting their colors. And that is my page of leaf shapes. Next up is a color theory exercise. They tell you to create your own color wheel. And this is where I got a little confused, because as you know, I did use some watercolors. And as I said, the page were not meant for watercolors because they were not bumpy. They actually say here, you can use any material you like, but it may be easier to mix colors with paints such as watercolor or gouache. So they do want you to use watercolor in this book. So I don't understand, but yeah, I'm trying to mix watercolors. At some point I had too much water, so I dabbed like with a paper towel. I took some off, but it just took all the color off. So that's a little bit annoying. And this purple, when I added the red to the blue, it just went bleh. It wasn't purple at all. So I cheated a little bit. As you can see, I tried on the side to get purple by adding more red or less red or anything like that, but it didn't turn purple. It was like grey, brown, bleh. So I used my purple color from the palette. Don't tell anyone. And from there, all the other colors were fine. Like the orange was fine, yellow and red make orange, blue and green, no, blue and yellow make green, and all the colors in between, that was all fine. Sometimes it was hard to find like the right amount of watercolor, but that's part of the fun as well, right? And yeah. This one again with purple as a base and then putting red on them, purple as a base and putting blue on them. That turned out really nice actually. So I'm glad I did that. It's better than the brown bleh color. I love how this green turns like green. I love that. And there it is, all the colors you could ever need. Well, sort of. I really enjoyed today, I hope you did too. I will link my Draw With Me playlist up here and some other stuff down there. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!